Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here for the American Sim Racing Series League. I apologize. Join with me in the booth, none other than the one and only Todd Chase Jr. Todd, welcome to ASL. Buddy, how you doing that?
Doing all right. Could be better, but I'm really anxious to see what we got here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Not the Roval tonight.
Yeah, so we got a little pre-race right now going on. Hopefully everything's set up good. We're going to try something a little bit different here with the in-car or in-driver interview. We'll show you guys that, what we mean by that, here very shortly. But right now it is time for us to step aside. Todd, let's go ahead and get our national anthem. What do you think?
Sounds good.
All right, so you guys rise up, I think. Alright, there you go. By the way, it's a pretty cool shot. The car was actually doubled up when we get ready to do that. So right now, practice is underway. So, Todd, we are here at Charlotte. Thoughts on this racetrack?
Well, I think this is going to be basically a mini Daytona or Talladega. But the big thing tonight is definitely going to be tires, the racetrack, and the damage. If you get a lot of damage, you're going to be really, really slow around this racetrack.
For sure on that one, Todd. So what we want to do, bring in one of our pre-race driver interviewees. I guess is the word. Derek Pemberton, he is part of our TRN, or Trackside Esports, coverage all the time. So we want to bring him in, and not only that, we're trying something a little bit different. We got the video of Mr. Pemberton out on the track right now. Derek, how you doing at 165 mile an hour?
Tell you what, this car is not very drivable, especially in traffic. Even on the restart right there, going through turns 3, I was fully out the gas, and this car was still just turning dead right. So we're gonna hopefully that'll kind of settle down once we take the actual green really fast. And I think Todd hit it right at the the nail on the head there. I mean, it's pretty much a Daytona Talladega. I mean, it's almost wide open. You got to stay in the line. I know I've seen it a couple times. A single car can make passes on the bottom, but if he has to lift at any point, that outside lane, as long as it's got more cars, it's going to drive back, and that's kind of what you're seeing right here. As I'm kind of slowly falling to the back here compared to this outside line.
Compared to the old car, because you've raced the Cup car here enough to know this. Compared to the old car, talk about the difference in that compared to this.
Well, hold on, they're dying right here in front of me. Yeah, so this car, with it being kind of pack racing, is that I'm going to put quotations around that. It changes how these cars are going to drive. You can't really stay behind someone at such a distance. You got to be within so close to the person in front of you. So that's kind of like the big thing that you're going to have to do. If you're too far back, because I think right here, sitting at about 4/10 to a half a second back, you're almost too far back. So you're getting all that dirty air, and it's just going to cause you to get super tight. It's right here. Another thing I'm seeing right here too. A lot of side drafting is going to be done right there, being able to really kind of pinch him down and look at the run as I kind of turned down into him just a little bit there. Still trying, being gone for what, month and a half, no racing. Still trying to figure out kind of where the car is on the, compared to everything I see, kind of what I see in front of me right now.
For sure, man. Of course, you got the EOL, of course, for whatever reason was last week, but
that's exactly what I was just talking about. Not knowing where the car actually is.
Talk about that EOL, man. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing with these cars being so close in a way.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. How Charlotte normally is, where like if we get this long run, we're kind of out of luck. We just gotta hope for some yellows. I mean, we even see it back in the All-Star race. Oh man, me and someone else, we fell so far back, halfway through that middle stage, and we was able to run 2 or 3 seconds down just with 2 of us. We ran the front pack back down. So it is possible to have it happen as qualifying get ready to begin. It is very possible for you to run down a group even with just 2 cars.
For sure on that, man. Well, you know what it is. We're going to kind of be watching you throughout the night here with your live cam and stuff. Talk us through it there, dude. Shout out to all that you want to give out.
I mean, of course, I think everyone at Overtake Motorsports, I don't know what y'all changed it to now. I'm still going to call it TRN because that's what it is to me. And
TRN works.
It's TRN to me. So, yeah, we got that. And, of course, everyone here at ASL, they were generous enough to still let me come in and race, even though I was gone for the first month of the season. So, now we're getting in here, and we're going to, try to see what we can do here tonight.
Hey, dude, good luck. Go get them. Next time we need to, get you some kind of drink in front of you just to make, the camera.
I do. Yeah, I actually do. I should go get, a Coke can.
Yeah.
A Coke can to set it down right there.
With the logo facing the camera?
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Hey, dude, go get them. We're going to be watching you.
All right, thanks, man.
Thanks, man. Todd Patrick out on track right now. That's pretty cool, dude. We need to get more guys to do this, I think.
Yeah, and I actually did have a question there for Derek. I was going to ask him about.
We will get that then.
Well, it's no big deal. It was just going to be about the track with the track temp only being 78. I didn't know if there was going to be anything like if the car was stable enough or not still or whatever. But
Todd, this is the paved version of what everybody's. I don't want to say everybody's used to. Everybody's used to this version now, but compared to the old surface that we had, or the other surface that we had, did you prefer this surface over the other one, or do you prefer the other one still?
I prefer this one actually because when it goes further towards the night, it seems like more grip comes out of the racetrack when it cools off more.
Yeah.
The other one, it got real slick right away.
For sure. By the way, Todd, tell people about our Twitter.
So, the cool thing we got going on with our Twitter, we have the link in the comment section below or on YouTube and Facebook. Go ahead, send in a picture of you watching our broadcast, or it doesn't even have to be of you watching our broadcast. It could actually be a picture of your sim rig or whatever. Send it in. We'll take that picture, throw it up on the broadcast, and shout you out. Also, while I'm at it, the link for the donation this month, with it being Breast Cancer Awareness Month, for the American Cancer Society. I got it right this time, Chapman.
I was waiting on you to mess up. I'm about to post the link in there now. We have raised a little bit of money right now. I think we've raised $40 so far. We still got plenty of time to raise it. Les Turner donating some, which is awesome. Like I said, like you said, none of that goes to us whatsoever. We do appreciate people who share that link, though. Go ahead.
Currently on top of the board is the... Trying to find it. It is the 9 car. Adam Matz.
There you go.
So... just looking around to see...
I think Derek's actually streaming it out as well.
Yeah, I think he was saying that he was going to be doing some of that.
I completely just left the Discord chat.
Yeah. Currently out on the track is Levi Poland. Going to run through 1 and 2 right now.
Is his camera still live for you, Todd?
Let me look.
He just left.
Okay,
Levi Poland
well.
is out there, by the way.
Unfortunately, I can't give you that answer if he left. So
Yeah,
out of turn
his
4.
screen froze. It looked like.
Okay.
So
Out of
hopefully
turn
he gets back in here
4.
and we can see that.
Levi Poland goes to 23rd quickest on that first lap.
Yeah, he's going to have time for his second lap here as well. Todd Tires, by the way, I do want to mention this because this was big that I learned here with the Sim 500 guys, okay? Different car, I get it. It was a truck. This is a car. One thing about this track in general is that blue line along the bottom of the turns. You can actually touch that, and it will help your car rotate.
Yeah, I believe some of the actual real life NASCAR guys call that the Harvicking line. Basically, if you run that blue line, and I know, I'm sorry I had to say it, but that's the real term.
I got there.
Normally, if you can get that left front tire on that blue strip, it's actually an extra amount of grip in that corner to help you rotate.
Right.
So
there you go. So we are ready to go here once again from Charlotte Speedway. Sorry, I was trying to get everything set up still. It looked like his screen went black.
Yeah, and look at this. The 24 of Bentley Glasser has won the pole for tonight's race.
Yes, sir. Bentley Glasser going to be starting on the front row into 24 with Adam Matz alongside him. By the way, this is race number 6. Callum McCall going to be McNichol. Good Lord, Adam, speak English. Telling you, dude. Alongside David Kamara, who qualified really good. David Kamara, Todd, we've been learning a lot about lately. Tyler Sawville, he was our fastest in practice, I do believe, with Andrew Sanders in 6th. Row 4, we got Blair Patterson, Kyle Bromere, Johnny Avila, with Jason Mullis, by the way, running a pink paint scheme tonight. We appreciate that. Mark Jenkins and Stephen Lou Allen. Todd Creighton, Dwayne Hut, going to be in row 7. Michael Schwartzen, Doug Mullis. By the way, speaking of Todd Creighton, I think we got somebody watching, that was a Yankees fan, Todd.
Yeah.
And we said we were going to bring it up Sunday if something they lost,
to make things worse for them, I believe the Red Sox won today.
Man, you talk about brutal.
I know.
I mean, my team, we're winning.
I know, right?
Just saying, Jessica, I know you're watching. I mean... Sorry you didn't have the talent like we did, but that's so mean. Oh gosh. Anyway,
boy, we're horrible.
That's true. But we had to mention that,
Yeah,
a little bit.
That's kind of one of them things that you just.
Well, I mean, we brought it up last week.
And
everybody talks trash. So I had to talk trash a little bit.
So here we go. Field's starting to leave the gridding area. One of the cool things about Charlotte Motor Speedway here is you see the cars kind of gridded up diagonally on the front stretch.
Todd, before we get this started here, thoughts on today's race? On the NASCAR race, the real race.
Well, you want my real opinion?
Give me your real honest opinion.
Harvick should have been literally pushed into that wall a little bit harder.
All right.
I mean, he probably looked back and got a little scared, thinking that the 9 was going to come for him. But
so I got another question.
Okay.
Who's your pick?
Well, we just talked about the 9. I'm actually going to go with the 9 tonight. Something about this racetrack with the guys that run the 9s, they always seem to run pretty well. So I'm going to go with Adam Matz.
I'm going to go with the 90 of Kyle Bromere. I love that paint scheme that he's running. It's really sick, and that's the only reason why I'm going for him. But that is one of the coolest paint schemes that I've seen. It's really neat. It's a lot of pink. Well, we've got a few pink cars up here tonight. Anyway, Todd, bring us to the green flag here at Charlotte.
All right, we got the 24 and the 9 on the front row, Bentley Glasser and Adam Matz. We're going to be looking for the green flag here. Green flag is out in the air here for the American Sim Racing League here at Charlotte.
Side by side, heading through the tri-oval down into turn 1 up front. Like Todd said, it is Adam Matz, Bentley Glasser going through turn 22 right now.
Adam Matt's still going to run on the outside right now. Going to try to get a good enough run out of turn 2. But look at this. Like we had mentioned, this kind of pack style of racing going to prevail here. Yeah, going to prevail for Bentley Glasser here at the moment. Here in 3 and 4 coming to the line. Boy, this is going to be close. It looks like the 9's going to win the...
So, we do want to mention something. As you guys look down at Johnny Avila's car, that pink 63 car, I just want to mention this a little bit different. This pack racing, they're going to run in a pack for a while, but it does fade away over time.
Yeah, I want to say here at this track, it's like the first 15 to 18 laps or so, you can run full throttle as we see the 9 now clear the 24 for the lead. Then after that, it slowly starts to fade off.
You know, I've been sitting here listening to Derek shift for like the last 3 laps. I was like, what is that noise? And I realized he wasn't muted on my screen. I was like, what is that noise? I thought you was in the car racing. I was like, what is that noise? So I got fix it. We know that you racing. You'd be out there wrecking everybody.
No. Well, yeah, that's kind of like my job. Oh, trouble right there.
Big wreck, big wreck. Welcome to Daytona.
I believe
there was multiple cars in this. We got
I believe that was who do I want to say?
I don't know. I seen the 35, the 81.
Yeah, I think it was Jason Mullis got the outside wall through the quad oval and just. I mean, I could be wrong. No, it is not the 19.
I'm trying to see who all was in this. There were so many people involved in this.
Yeah, I know it was the 81 was involved. Because I had seen him get turned broadside.
I don't know if Derek made it through or not. I think he did. I think he's a lap down, but he didn't do his lap back because he actually came in a little bit later. Levi Poland got involved. So I need to go look at the 81 and see actually what happened. There were a lot of guys involved in that time.
Yeah.
A little bit more. So here's the replay for the far chase. Oh, the 8 came off the wall and tied the 81.
There we go. This is the 8 then.
Yeah, it was just, I mean, it was really, the 46 got involved. There's also a lot of people that got involved or really wasn't involved in that made it through it, but for the most part, everybody looked pretty good. All right, so Todd, pit road is open. We got a bunch of cars. I don't really know how many cars was involved in this. I mean,
we'll just say it's the big one.
Yeah, I don't know if you're going to get much bigger than that. Some cars did come down and take 2 tires and gas. I mean, you might as well come down and take gas if you can afford it. Why not? Yeah,
right. I mean, if you're in the top 15, I don't see you coming down pit road. If you're in the, the back half, come down pit road, do something to try and maybe figure out some type of tire strategy for later in this race. So
completely. So Adam Matz is up front right now in the lead, and let's make sure we're not doubling up here. I do want to pull in Matz, and once again, you guys can see Mr. Derek Hamilton as well. Because I don't have his thing up yet. I was going to say you guys can see our new shots that we're going to try to do. I want to do this with more people. I just need them to go live with the webcam in here. That'd be it. It's pretty simple.
Yeah.
I've never really thought about doing it. Let's make sure they don't double up here. If they do not double up, I'll pull in Matz and talk to him about that little run that we have. Let's make sure the lights don't go off and they are not. So let's see if I can find Adam Matz first off. He's in the MPH Alliance. We'll pull in Mr. Adam Matz. Hey, Adam, it's Todd and Adam up in the booth. Got a coffee?
Yeah, I got you.
There he is, man. The Sim Max MPI car out there right now in the front. What's it going to take to get it done, dude? I mean, is it, to stay out front as long as you can here? I mean, chaos happened all behind you.
Yeah, I didn't see exactly what happened behind me, but I think if you can stay up front, that'd be the safest place to be. It's going to be kind of risky, I think, if you're in the pack. I saw him doing 3 wide in practice, 2 rows and stuff. So, yeah, I hope I can stay up here, but it's going to be pretty tough. The runs are pretty powerful.
I asked Todd this in a pre-race. Do you prefer this track surface over the previous track surface, or do you like the other one more?
I don't think I really have a preference either way. I do like the old one, actually.
For sure. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Hey, man, good luck tonight. We're going to be up here watching you.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, buddy. We'll pull him back up. We're getting ready to double up here in just a minute. By the way, guys, it says, let me pull him back up real quick. It says that he's from Australia. He's not from Australia.
Yeah.
Just want to
No.
point that out here.
He definitely doesn't sound like he's from Australia.
Like it says that
either.
on a lot of mine right now. Quite sure. Hopefully I can change that a little bit, but try to load up another theme. I don't know why it's showing up, but anyway.
So the field should be doubling up this time. When we do, it will be Adam Matz and Bentley Glasser, your front row. David Kamara and Tyler Seville, your second row. Blair Patterson and Johnny Avila, your third row. Mark Jenkins and Kyle Bermier, your fourth row. And Todd Cray and Doug Mullins, your fifth row.
There you go. So we will get ready to go here once again. Is trying to load up another theme here just because that one was having a little bit of trouble. Todd, the sun's starting to set here. It's 167 laps, so this is not a short race by any means.
Right.
But we should see darkness, couldn't we?
I'm certain that we will. I mean, right now, I do believe the track temp is still at like 78 degrees. It's at 77 degrees, so that'll be another thing to watch for as this race goes on, is the track temp going down. So
one thing I want to do, we're going to hop on board on this restart right here with Derek Pemberton. You guys are going to get a great view because we're going to go on board with the driver of that 82 car. You guys will see him pop up on your screen here momentarily, and you'll see him. There he is. All happy and smiling at the camera. So this is pretty cool, a little bit different. Hopefully we can get more guys to do this here sooner than later.
green flag back onto the air here at Charlotte. Adam Matz with a really good launch, but this may hurt him going into turn 1 and 2.
Riding on board still with Derek at the moment in this crazy restart. As you see him working underneath some of these damaged race cars here through 1 and 2. Todd running around 46 at the moment. I believe that's great. He's running behind, trying to take 24th on the inside. Derek, by the way, driving that Venom car. You guys going to look outside the race car now, and he's going to try to work his way up to the field.
Yeah, and before we went live, I actually told Derek, I want to see your inner Venom come out tonight, and he wasn't quite sure what I was talking about that, but
hopefully he'll figure that out as we go.
Yeah, hopefully. Battle for second here. You got Bentley Glasser now stuck to the outside. You got Seville out running the bottom. Gonna have some help there with
also,
Johnny Avila.
Real fast, Mark Jenkins running this high side. He's working on the 51. That's Blair Patterson, somebody we don't really know much about. In the 51 Ford right on the inside of the 33 right now. And it looks like Blair going to be able to take, they're still running side by side. Todd, maybe you can explain it. What makes these guys be able to run side by side like this when they're actually taking a longer way around the track?
Well, what they could do is they can actually enter in higher and run more speed up there. And it creates this kind of like more momentum that sometimes the car in the bottom cannot get because it bogs the engine of the car in the bottom down more. So as you see now, battle for the lead. Tyler Seville getting a push by Johnny Avila on the outside. 18's going to clear the 9 as well as the 63.
By the way, new fastest lap right now. Derek Pemberton just took on the new fastest lap of the race at 29.514, so good for him. But you do see Mass dropping back a little bit here, Todd. Kind of surprising as Bentley Glasser is trying to take that spot away.
Yeah, and I don't think this is out of the norm here for the 9. He may just try to be saving his stuff, saving some fuel, because like we said, at the, this could definitely be a Daytona, Talladega style of racing here at Charlotte, and always during them races, it's always about your fuel management.
For sure. So you do see Bentley Glasser dropping back to P6. Now Mark Jenkins taking away 5th spot. I know we got Judy in here watching. She's always watching. By the way, Todd, I see some damage on the back of the 33 car, but still not hurting.
No, I don't think that's going to hurt him too, but that could just be from somebody giving him
Oh, it was
shots,
definitely a big
you
shot.
know, so
It was definitely a big shot. It pushed him pretty good. He'll probably get some of that repair during this race, I'm sure. But right now, if it ain't hurting you in there, I mean, he's moving forward, so it's definitely not affecting anything.
Derek Pemberton now up to 19th position. Kyle Vermeer up to 12th. Michael Trevarthen battling with Doug Mullins for about 10th.
Real quick, I just want to point this battle out between the 82 and the 5. Remember, last season, these two guys had run-ins as the 5 actually blinks a little bit there. Todd West, but it was multiple times that these two guys had run-ins, but the Venom 82 is going to take that spot away and move up to 82. Derek, we talked to him in practice. He was really slow on the charts, as you got a good battle right here, but he was really slow on the charts, but he did not have any draft. So a lot of people was drafting. He was trying to get people to draft with him. He just couldn't ever get anybody to want to work with. But don't know. I think about Derek. He's a good driver when he really focuses on it. But look at this shot we got. Blaine Adams side by side with the 50 with Blair Patterson.
Yep, Blair Patterson going to run the bottom. 3 wide behind him to the line. Michael Trevarthen running back there. Going to check out of that, which is a really good choice right now.
That is a great.
Blair Patterson trying to clear Blaine Adams. Not going to be able to.
Yeah, and the thing is, we've seen Blaine here. He's been in here for a while now. He's kind of becoming a normal here as well in the ASL series. One of the best runs we've seen him having right now, actually, inside the top 10. So, good to see that.
Yeah, but this push from Michael Trevarthen now.
I meant Blaine Adams.
Yeah. Blair Patterson's going to get a really decent push here from Michael Trevarthen once the 31 does close back up on him.
Yeah, he lost a lot of momentum off that corner, didn't he?
And that's what we were talking about before. You know, running that bottom, yeah, your car's going to bog down. As now you see pretty much everybody running single file up on the top around Blair Patterson.
Yeah, Blair actually lost back to 10th, so now here comes the 19 of Dwayne Hunt, almost making contact with that Ford, with his Ford. Then we got the 16 of Doug Mullins right behind him, and that Dodge Charger, number 16. Oh boy, almost contact out of turn 4 between them.
I will say, I do like the looks of this Dodge
Charger.
It
does look good. And for people that don't know, now this is actually not in the actual iRacing. Like, you can't buy this car. What makes it so special is there is a template that you can get and put the nose on it and stuff like that. So, it's what makes it a little bit unique. I believe it's actually a Toyota body for the most part.
Yeah, Toyota body, and maybe the Ford hood. I don't know. It's a crossbreed, I guess you could say. Yeah. But meanwhile, back up front, it is still Tyler Seville and Johnny Avila basically leading this, I guess you could say, a 4-car pack now. As you see some battling way back there.
It's also a battle right here for 4th and
6th,
yeah. Jenkins
David Kamara.
Yeah, Kamara is the Clocks by Christopher O2. They are a sponsor of this series, which we absolutely love. They do one of the coolest things as far as the trophy giveaway at the end of the season. Clocks by Christopher. You can check them out on Facebook. Trust me, they got grandfather clocks. And me and Todd was talking about that. Can't remember when it was, Todd. It might have been last week or during the URL.
Yeah, I believe it was Tuesday at Phoenix. We were talking
the championship race.
Yep, as we see the 33 now go to the inside of the O2.
They make some fantastic clocks. There they go.
Oh, a little bit of contact.
What a save. What a save.
Oh, he had it saved. Going to collect the 31. Not what David Kamara wanted to see. I guess you could say we gave him the broadcaster's curse in that one.
Always, Todd. It's your fault.
Well, it is my fault because we were talking about it. Does sound like Derek Pemberton was involved in that as well, as I heard him sigh.
Let's see. Watch Derek Pemberton 82. No, I think he actually made it.
Well, that's good.
Just took a big deep breath. So I think that's all it was. There's David Kamara. What's to the left of that 02 car? You see the damage on it. All right. So Tyler Salvio on pit road here. Todd, 22 laps in. Surprised or no?
I'm actually surprised with this call.
There's a few other cars that's coming in, but not many that I've seen.
But I mean, right now this is gonna give the lead back, or give the lead over to Johnny Avila, which we've seen weeks in and weeks out. Johnny Avila, he's one of them drivers that you can never count out, no matter where you go in this series.
Yeah, it does not matter what they're racing. I mean, we've seen him good in the trucks. We've seen him good in regular or the Xfinity cars. You know, last week, by the way, we was at Martinsville. For people that don't know.
Yep.
And that was a race. 21 yellows, by the way, that race. We have started off tonight with 2. So
I think there's a little bit of. I think there was a little bit of a conversation within the league saying, all right, come on, guys, we need to settle down, and it's showing here tonight.
Because that's not a record you want to hold on this broadcast.
No,
we will mention it later in another broadcast.
Well,
I do want to mention, by the way, Michael Trevarthen right now is your points leader overall. Bentley Glasser has a win. He's second. Adam Matz has a win. Jesse Bennell has a win. Steve Unich and Johnny Avila also have a win. So there you go. I'll tell you who I think the most consistent driver is, and this ain't no lie. I'm not joking. Hunter Waters and Mark Jenkins.
Oh, for sure.
They got 3 top 5s this season. I mean,
besides talking about Johnny Avila, you know, those two are also another couple of good drivers in here that, you know, it's just a matter of where they're at the end of the race. They could really pull the rabbit out of the hat at some of these tracks and pick up the win.
Let's see who we got that we might be able to pull in, Todd.
Do we have anybody in the infield care center?
Yes, we do. Jeff Hughes is in the infield care center. Let me bring you in.
All right.
Hey, Jeff, it's Adam and Todd up in the booth, man. You got a coffee?
Hey, guys.
Hey, man. Looking at your car, a lot of front end damage right now. You gonna be able to get back out?
I could, but I'm gonna be pretty slow out there, so I'm just gonna park it.
What happened exactly?
I don't know. It looked like the 8 car may have hit the wall up at the front of the pack and bounced off, and then a whole bunch of smoke, and everyone started banging into each other. That's all I saw.
Yeah, for people that don't know, Jeff was involved in that big first wreck that happened. So probably going to be able to get back out there. Just going to be a little bit slow. So what are you going to do from here? You're going to try to move on and focus on next week?
I guess you have to. I don't really know where we're racing next week, but it's time. Hopefully we're not. Yeah, I know we're going to be on the cut line for the playoffs. That's what makes me nervous.
For sure. And how much are you thinking about the playoffs right now? Yeah, we are at Dover, by the way, Todd.
Well, Dover sounds good. Hopefully we can stay out of trouble. That's been our problem this season.
For sure on that, man. Any shout-outs you want to give out before we let you get back up there?
Shout out to all our guys. It's nice having large fields every week. Hopefully we can get some clean racing in the rest of the season. And appreciate all our partners who stepped on board this season. Got MPI and Buck Kicker and a whole bunch of great partners. Fox by Christopher.
For sure on that, man. Hey, sorry about your luck, but move on to next week.
You got it.
Thanks, buddy.
Enjoy.
I just cut him off. I'm the biggest butthole in the world right now.
Yeah,
he
you
was
are.
Literally sitting there talking. I'm just like, yep, see ya.
So it looks like the field's starting to double up right now. It will be Johnny Avila and Adam Matz leading the field to the green. Bentley Glasser and Dwayne Hut going to make up your second row. I believe it's going to be... Wait. I'm wrong. Yeah, Blaine Adams will restart fourth. Dwayne Hunt fifth. Jesse Bennell sixth. Kyle Vermeer seventh. Ron Holyfield eighth. Ricky Williams ninth. And Paul Crumry will restart 10th.
We've seen Paul have a good run at Talladega the other night in the Sim 500 League. So hopefully it kind of carries over here. I know he did have bad luck at the end of that race, but hopefully that part don't carry over. But you know. Yeah,
as well with Ron Holyfield as well.
Yeah, so a lot of, pretty cool to see multiple drivers in leagues that we broadcast, even if it's a whole different organization. I think that's pretty cool. All right.
So here we go. Pace truck comes down pit road. And green flag back out in the air.
Outside road really did not get going. Adam Matz struggled on that. Bentley Glasser going to be able to stay side by side and take second away from Matz. There you go. A little bit further back, Blaine Adams battling the 19. Here comes the 19, the 96, and the 1 all underneath this 6 and 90 car. And they're easily going to take this. That outside line did not move.
Yep. About single file all the way through till about, fourth for now. Battle for fifth.
Oh, wrecking up in front. One car in the wall. That was the 51 getting a shot. It may have been from the 3 or the 7. Not sure who it was.
Still good right now.
Derek Pennington in this battle as well. He actually restarted 12th, but he was on that outside lane where it did not go really well, but he is now back up to 12th.
Battle for the lead starting to heat up. You got Bentley Glasser putting some pressure on our leader, Johnny Avila, with Adam Matz now back in third.
Everybody putting pressure on our leader right now.
That's for sure. Yeah, I mean, you see Bentley Glasser here trying to put some more pressure on Johnny to get him to make a mistake. Not going to happen right now as they go down the backstretch towards turn 3 and 4.
So as we continue to watch this right here, you are seeing a live look here at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the American Sim Racing League. We've been with this group for a while now. And here they are. And here in action once again tonight. Dover next week, by the way, Todd, like we said. And then double header time when we go to Road, I believe it was Road Atlanta. Might have been Road America. And then,
no, Road America and Talladega.
There you go.
That'll be a fun night.
Yeah, it will. So we'll be there.
Bentley Glasser still trying to find a way around Johnny Avila. Doesn't quite look like he's able to try to make a pass at the moment. As we see single file throughout the field now, for the most part.
Todd, do you like this package in these cars or no?
At some of these tracks, I do. But at other tracks, I don't.
Gotcha.
I would prefer the lower downforce compared to the high downforce that these guys run. So, got a good battle here for about 8th and 9th between the 6 and the 06.
There you look at that. I love that 90 car.
I know.
That Cobbler car's sick. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, really, all these cars are packed in pretty tightly here, all the way back. I believe that's, who is that right there? Well, no, it's actually 15 right here.
Good battle here for this between the 6 and the 90 for 7th and 8th. Seems like there's more momentum out there on the top lane. More cars running the top right now. That's going to be able to help the 6 get around the 90s. You see the 06 and the 33 back there. All these guys eventually will be able to get around this 90 car.
Once again, you're looking at Derek Pemberton onboard shot of that 82 up on the outside of the 7 car. He's back in this little second group right now. Just kind of minding his business, making a big move there to the bottom. And you can do that right now with the fresher tires. Of course, I don't think he's been on pit road yet.
I don't think he has either.
So he should slide up in front of that 7. 17th position, I'm sorry. Still have the onboard camera of Derek right now.
Got a problem here on the backstretch.
Big problem. People are going to be dodging traffic here. Not sure what happened. A lot of time to be made up here. That's the thing.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened.
I seen the 33 was losing some positions, and then when I switched to him, it looks like he's got some nose damage. I seen the 6 slowing way down as well.
So here's the replay of this. Oh, they got a wreck here, Todd. It was definitely the 6 and the 33. Hard contact here In turns 1 and 2, it looks like the 33 gets a hit from the 88 up into the 6. No caution. Also the 06. Also Tyler Sawville involved in that. So that stacks him up, Todd. And, you know, no caution comes out during that, but that was a big game for a lot of these guys. Like Derek Pemberton, not only him, but other guys as well. But Derek Pemberton goes from 17th up to 11th because he made his way through that.
Yeah, so, as now we see Mark Jenkins still continuously dropping.
Yeah, he took a hard shot.
He fell down to 15th.
Yeah, that car is going to be a little underpowered, I would guess. He's going to need a caution to get that damage repaired, hopefully. He is still battling here with the 3 right now. And Paul Crummer Tyler Sawville right up in front of him.
Also out there battling for position right now is the 51 and the 82. Derek able to clear the 51 at the moment. He's going to slide up. Protect that position. Change for 4th. Jesse Bunnell going to get up to 4th. Battling with Dwayne Hut right now. Got a battle for the lead here. Bentley Glasser and Johnny Avila. Johnny running the high side, gonna have some help behind him. He's got the 9 of Adam Matz. Gonna push him here in 3 and 4. You see the 63 going down to the bottom to block the 24.
Back up that battle Todd was talking about. There you go.
And these guys racing so hard. We've got some lap cars going to come into play here as we go down maybe into turn 3 and 4. Still side by side here for second between the 24 and the 9. The 63 doesn't know which lane to cover at the moment, as you see the 96 have a huge run down the backstretch. Going to push the 9 into second, and he will clear the 24 coming to the line.
Right now, this is a 6-car breakaway, by the way. Ron Hollyfield up to 6th place. And we got Patrick DeSaunier right there in 7th. This is a car we thought Patrick would have a good chance in, because we see the lap traffic now with Michael Trevarthen. That's our points leader, by the way.
Yeah, and that's not the run that Michael Trevarthen wanted. So he's just going to try and run as many laps as he can, collect as many points as he can, and go on to Dover next week as we see another battle for second again between the 24 and the 9.
Dover is going to be interesting to me in these cars. I'm going to be honest. That's a track I'm not sure how they're going to handle there.
Yeah, I don't know. That's one of them tracks that I would rather prefer the low downforce.
Yeah.
Rather than this high downforce package.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how that's going to be there. Hopefully it'll be good. I mean, I'm sure it will be. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm sure it's going to be solid racing, but
yeah, we're just going to have to tune in and wait to see what happens.
By the way, for people that don't know, Blair Patterson, who is right now in 15th, he also has his own Facebook, YouTube or Facebook stream going up. You check him out over on Facebook if you wish. It's at Blair Patterson Racing on Facebook. He's got the in-car shot and all that stuff. You see him right there at 51. Remember, he got that wall a little while ago, but still. Yeah, what sponsor is that? Hoonigan? How do they say it? Hoonigan. Is that how they say it?
Yeah,
I can't remember.
I think so.
I don't even remember no cost. Hoonigan, yeah.
Battle for the lead. Bentley Glasser had a really good run on the 63 of Johnny Avila. Not able to clear him for the moment, as I was going to actually bring up the fact that the sun is definitely setting right now, and our track temp really hasn't gone down. It's actually gone up.
Todd, I'm going to be honest. I'm not surprised by Bentley Glasser having a run like he has. The momentum that this guy's had over the past month in every league that he's in, been pretty solid. I mean, he's sitting second in points right now with the win. So
it kind of makes me wonder, with just possibly the seat time between the next gen and the truck series. You know, having I think it's pretty much. Patrick DeSaunier up to 4th.
What the heck? Okay, so Todd, he was actually on pit road. He had a speeding penalty on pit road, but he did take 4 tires. His guys in front of him, by the way, did not take tires.
So that's why Patrick's now running 4th, and he's going to help the 24 try to clear the 63 as we head down the backstretch.
So tires are playing a factor here. Huh,
yeah. As you see now, the 93 going to
peek
to the inside of the 24.
He's 100%.
100%.
Yeah. By the way, Patrick actually won the Unchained Racing League Championship.
Yeah.
In that 93 car. So he knows how to win races. Trust me, when I say this guy can drive, he can drive. He knows how to do it. He's just had a lot of bad luck, and also the talent that's in here is ridiculous. So.
Oh, I know. And with winning that championship, especially in this car, it gives you more confidence in the other leagues that you race this car in.
I agree 100%. So you see Patrick put a lot of pressure, and he's going to take his lead away. I mean, it's a matter of time.
It's just a matter.
Yeah.
Exactly. Took the words right out of my mouth.
He'll be able to take this lead at any time he chooses. Like, that is...
Like right here, he's going to... You see Johnny Avila going to go way up the racetrack, going to give Patrick some room, but it's actually going to help Johnny Avila.
Yeah, run that high line. Smart move there. Patrick's going to get a big run here, it looks like.
Good battle going on here for, well, I believe there was between Dwayne Hunt and Darren Clement there for 6 and 7.
I haven't really spoke a lot about Darren a lot this year. Darren's a good guy. He's a staple in this league in that 32 car. He's been here for a long time. And you see him taking that spot away. He's going to move up to 6th. He's another car, by the way, fresh tires.
Yep.
So a lot of strategy right now being played. That's the thing, man. These guys are probably going to have to hit pit road.
I would imagine here pretty shortly.
Yeah, I mean, the guys that haven't hit pit road probably going to have to hit it sooner than later. I mean, we're 49 laps into this run. If I'm Patrick and him, I'm 100% staying out until I run that fuel load out or close to it.
As you see now, Patrick going to try to clear the 63 again. Cannot, and this is what is happening, or this isn't actually helping the two as well, because Jesse Bonnell not really on the back of these guys.
Pit stop. Bentley Glasser coming down pit lane. Adam Matt's on pit lane. Dwayne Hunt.
Also, Patrick was able to get around Johnny Avila in turn 4 for the race lead.
Now, honestly, if you're Patrick, you got the opportunity to pit here.
Yeah, but I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe I would run probably at least another 5 to 10 laps before I hit pit road. You don't want to be back on the same strategy as these other guys because, well, he's going to pit.
We'll see what Patrick can do. Hopefully he doesn't get nabbed for speeding.
Again.
Because
I think that's what it was last time. He may have had a little bit of damage. Maybe that's what it was. It kept him on pit lane for so long, but I think it was speeding. Patrick, by the way, in that Infinite Hero 93.
But now Jesse Bonnell going to inherit the race lead. Be interesting to see when he comes down pit road.
Jesse did pit on the first caution. I think he only took gas only, so he's probably going to come this time or next. Not this time.
He will stay out this time.
He could probably run about 3 more laps, actually, more than these guys. Now, Darren Clement, who is right here putting pressure on for that lead, can run another at least 10 or 15 laps.
Yeah, you see the 32 going to go to the outside here of the 96. Going to clear him with ease.
Patrick Desonier caught speeding.
Oh, no.
Yep. And unsafe pin entry, I think, because he's still on pit road. He's going to be multiple laps down, I believe.
This is not what Patrick wanted to happen tonight.
Not at all.
So that will put him a lap down for sure. Darren Clement out to almost a 4/10 of a second lead over Jesse Bonnell right now. Timothy Bates running 3rd. Ron Holyfield running 4th. Doug Mullins running 5th.
See Darren right here. You see him out front. Right now in that 32 car.
Yeah, he's actually pulling away.
Yeah, I was trying to
pretty easily.
Lap, like, time-wise. So, Johnny Avila is actually running the 2nd faster than him per lap.
Well, that's because he's pitted.
The fresher tires, yeah. It's just like, I'm curious racing. You see also Derek Pemberton passing Tyler Sodville here. Johnny, by the way, passing Derek, but Johnny, of course, on pit road already.
Jesse Bonnell on pit road as well.
I like the call to come to pit road from Jesse for sure. I don't know. I kind of like these I mean, it's either going to pay off or it's not, you know.
Tyler Seville running underneath Derek Pemberton right now. That's going to put Derek next to 7th. Bentley Glasser, wow. Holy crap.
Yeah,
them new tires, you cannot hold them off.
Yeah, I think really, if I'm Derek, I'd pit now. I think that would be big.
As I do think he's coming down. Yes, he is.
Smart move there.
May get caught speeding here, though.
Yeah, you're seeing Derek right now on your screen. Or should be seeing on your screen. There he is. On your screen. Derek live look. He said he did not get caught speeding, by the way.
Good.
He threw up the number 1 side and started shaking his head. He knows. So we're watching Derek here on pit road. You guys are seeing him. There he goes.
But up front, it is still Darren Clement right now, leading the field. Timothy Bates now in second.
I want to mention Derek here on pit road. Somebody else just came to pit road. I believe it was the 8 car that also hit pit road. Just going to throw that out there. I believe that's who it was. No, it was Ricky Williams. Sorry, the 15 car that hit pit road. And the 3 of Paul Crumrye.
So now we're actually seeing what this race can turn into. It's definitely turned from pack racing to now a fuel mileage race.
I will be interested about something. Doug Mullis is on pit road right now. I'm surprised by this. He was only out there for, well, maybe he was out there for a lot longer than I thought he was. I thought he was only out there for 16 laps, but I may have looked at it wrong. So Mullis and Hunter Waters both, by the way, is on pit road. Yeah, right here's where your pack racing kind of goes away. Once that green flag pit stop hits, it's not really much about pack racing. It's about focusing and hitting your marks every time.
Right. On board with the 18 of Tyler Seville running 4th after his pit stop.
Yeah, we are losing frames, by the way, right now. Guys, I do apologize. Compared to Facebook, we are losing a lot of frames. So hopefully we can kind of get this worked out for you guys real quick. I didn't realize we was dropping frames that bad.
Yeah, that could have been bad for the 18 there. You seen the 7 come back up onto the track. As you see the 18 now going to come down pit road.
Hopefully that just fixes it, by the way. For you guys, sorry about that. I know there's a lot of frame droppage right there, but you see the 24, by the way, passing to 32. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how long Darren's going to be able to stay out for here.
Right.
He's on 37 laps. I mean, Timothy Bates and also Charlie Woods, Blair Patterson, Mark Jenkins, David Kamara, and Ray Pogge have all been out there just as long. So we're going to kind of be watching them, guys. So the top 7 have not pitted yet.
No, and I do want to give a shout-out to David Kamara doing a really good job at the moment with that damaged race car. Doesn't look like it's too off balance at the moment.
He's running compared to lap times.
But compared to everybody else with fresher tires, there's no way he can compete with some of these guys.
So really, some of these guys need to hit pit lane. That's the thing. We want to stay out, but I don't know how it's all going to shape up. We'll have to wait until the next pit cycle to really know how it's going to shape up for these guys. It could work out. I mean, in the long run, it could. Or it may just be the devastation of both. I mean, it may not work out good for any of these guys that decide to stay out.
Right. I do want to mention our leader now starting to catch a small 4 or 5 car pack ahead of him. And if I'm him, if I'm trying to stretch this fuel mileage out, I want to try and catch up to them and save some fuel if possible.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure it. If I'm not mistaken, this is going to be, I don't know if we're going to be able to get the one-stop race or not. David Kamara, by the way, on pit road. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this on one more stop. I know we're not right now for our top 6. There's no way that they can yet. But I don't know after they hit this pit stop the next time, can they make it on one more stop? We're not 100% sure. I mean, you can go about 49 to 50 laps, it looks like.
Yeah.
So,
well, right now, being 64 laps in, I mean...
Yeah, one more stop after this top 6 pits. They should be good.
Yeah. I mean, if you pit about halfway from here...
And that's the thing. These guys that pitted before these guys, they already have like 13 to 14 laps. I don't know if they're going to be able to make it on one more stop. That's going to be close. It's going to be very close for some of these guys if it's in my head the way I think it is.
Right. And, I mean, something about this league as well, you know... This league normally doesn't have that many yellows, but it seems like if we start a race with like 2 or 3 yellows within the first 30 or so laps, they always end on a long green flag run.
Yeah. 100%.
So I do think that's going to be a factor in, as this one goes further on. You know, I don't think we're going to actually see too many yellows tonight. We may see one more, but I don't know about after that. So
yeah, the only way you're going to see them now is just by some of this little pack racing we got with fresher tires, maybe with a slow car or something like that. What I'm looking at right now, Todd, is going to be a big factor here. Johnny Avila is going to wind up being the race leader once all this cycles through, I think. But
yeah,
he is battling close with Bentley Glasser and Adam Matz.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, there's still, well, as ATVO does update for me, it does look like the top 5 still have not pitted yet.
Top 6, yeah. So that's the thing. We're not 100% sure when these guys pit. Now the thing is, this is going to give us a clear estimate on when these guys have to pit with this top 6 and stuff. Now, like I said, I think they could go to 49 or 50 laps.
Oh, for sure. I mean, maybe even to like to the extent of maybe 51 laps if you're saving the right way. So
all this is going to shape up here eventually. We're just waiting on some pit stops. The thing is, man, these guys are staying out right now. They're giving up so much time compared to these guys with fresher tires. I mean, literally a second each lap. But in the long run, it could balance out at the end of this race. Maybe.
Yeah, because the longer these guys stay out, that's actually going to give them an extra set compared to everybody else.
Yeah.
You know, as we see the 40 going to stay out now.
Yeah, Timothy Bates is coming down pit road. He pitted for second. I do want to mention we got 11 cars right now on the lead lap. That's it. So
that doesn't surprise me.
No, once all these pit stops start cycling through, it's going to change.
Charlie Wood?
Blair Patterson is on pit road.
Oh, okay.
So this is 46 and 47. 46 is there in front of him. He's staying out. 47 of Charlie Woods. He's coming on pit lane now.
Yep.
So it's about 47, 48 laps, maybe 49. These guys are saying want to come. Mark Jenkins looks like he's going to come down to the 33 as well. Somebody we haven't talked about, by the way, is Todd Prey. He's going to be up inside the top 6 or 7 or so in that 21 machine. He's actually working on Kyle Vermeer for the 10th spot, but that's going to change. By the way, Darren Clement coming to pit road.
Yep, and I was just going to say the 32 machine going to come down pit road. Hopefully he has no issues. And this will give the lead over to the 63 of Johnny Avila.
At least for now. So
yeah, because I mean, yes, and I am not surprised with that at all.
This is a weird race, man. The way this is shaping up, I mean, we got 2 different pit strategies. One of them was going to pay off, the other one's not.
Yeah, I mean, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens as the lights are now on here at Charlotte.
Todd, there's no way that this first group at Peter can make it on one more stop. There's no way. So? We're 70 laps in, like completed, 70 laps completed. Yeah, because Johnny Avila, 30 more laps, he's going to be at 100. You can only run 48, 49 laps. They're still in a 2-stop race.
So we'll see what happens there as we got a battle for the lead now. The 24 are going to look to the inside of the 63. Here in turns 1 and 2. Not going to have enough as the 63 will clear him as they go down into turn 3.
I mean, honestly, this is all shaping up for guys like Darren Clement. Honestly.
Where did the 51 come from?
Remember, he's a lap down, just FYI. He is 1 lap down.
Okay.
So he does have fresher tires than these guys as well.
And he does have rear end damages. I see that right now as well. But I thought for a moment there he had just gotten a shot.
Yeah, right now he's 16th one lap down. He's the first car lap down as well.
So he's definitely trying to get that lap back the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, if he does,
it looks like he's going to be able to.
He will easily. And David Kamara's going to be right there. He's actually working up on this group as well. Kamara one lap down, 17th. So, man, I'm going to be honest. This is all shaping up well for these guys that pitted late. Like, honestly, because this first group's going to have to pit again. At least 2 more times.
For sure. And, you know, this time I'd like to see this first group kind of stay out a little bit longer than what
they're gonna have to.
They ran, to try and even it out.
Really, I mean, to be honest, in order for them to make it, Todd, they're gonna have to get to a lap 107.
Yeah, no that is a
actually
long
no, it's more
way.
than that. I'm sorry, 117. There's no way. Not with already 25 laps in. I mean, there's just no way. You're talking about another. My gosh, 40 laps, almost 40 laps.
Yeah.
There's no way. That's what I'm saying. They have to be. They're going to have to pit 2 more times. Interesting. That's what I'm saying. This race is really weird the way it's playing out.
Yeah, I can actually start to see that now. So, back to the 82 car. Doing a solid job right now. Yellow flag is out on the racetrack.
Now that's big for guys like Derek and people like that. That's really big, and I want to show you guys something, okay? I just want to finish this out real quick. This man, hold on. Let me pump it up. Hold on. You might be lucky right now if I don't just let me pump it up.
Don't know what brought out that yellow, by the way.
I was trying to figure that out too. I don't know why it's not letting me pop up his screen.
Well, while you're doing that, I will go over our broadcast schedule for this week. We will have Tuesday. Wednesday, we will be live for the Sim 500 Esports League at Talladega. That'll be a fun one. Thursday, I'm not sure what's going on with that. I don't know if we're going to be live for the Red Sox Racing League or not.
We're probably not going to be. It's going to be close.
But then Friday, we will be live for the Midnight Thunder Series. They will take on Kentucky Speedway. And then, as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast here, we will be back here with the American Sim Racing League at Dover.
By the way, you guys are looking on board live at Derek Pemberton's car. The reason why I'm talking, this man was literally on the phone a minute ago texting. I just happened to look over, and I see his phone up in the air. Let's see if we can pull him in real quick and talk to him. Look at him.
Yes, we need to yell at him.
Derek, Adam and Todd, man, you got me?
Yep.
What was you doing?
I was texting you that was actually the end of the stage.
I didn't realize we did stage.
It's a crown jewel race.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
So everything y'all been talking about for the last 20 laps, go ahead and throw that in the garbage can, because everything y'all just talked about,
it was a lie.
Gone. And so honestly, and I'm even gonna throw in my strategy here. Those guys who tried to stretch it out, they're kind of in a, I don't want to say a hole here, but now they're kind of in trouble. And to be honest, this is only my second set of tires. Or no, on the last pit stop, on the green flag pit stop, was the fresh set of tires I had. And I think that several others of us, because a lot of us were back there kind of racing around each other, we all had worn out tires. Everyone was trying to get to the top lane to hold on to the position, and that's kind of a big thing that I'm seeing right now is a lot of people, when they're going to defending, they're giving you that bottom lane. You got to hope and pray you can pretty much slingshot him and get around him. and basically pull up in front of him and hope to God he doesn't run you over.
You know, you're actually pretty quick. I don't know if you noticed that, but I mean, you're up to 7th right now. I mean, you're pretty competitive. And what do you think about this, though? Because, I mean, this is still a 2-stop race, I think. Yeah, it's definitely a 2-stop race still.
I don't think anyone's completely ran the fuel out yet.
You get run out?
No, I still had 20, 30 laps left to fuel.
A lot farther than what we thought.
At least I think. I had quite a bit of fuel left. I pitted extremely early. Once Johnny then passed me, even before you even said it, once I seen that they were zipping around, I was like, okay, now it's time to pit. And,
that makes sense.
It kind of worked out for me. I mean, I got up there and started, and now I'm around guys I hadn't seen all night tonight. I mean, I'm up here with, Jesse, Adam, these guys who are, battling for a championship. I don't hope they make a mistake, because then, the floodgates are going to open for me. But I don't think that's really going to happen. These guys are really good up here in front of me, and I think I get to start on the inside lane, so it probably means I'm going to suck here on the restart. So that's not something I'm looking forward to.
Oh, you're bringing up the inner venom tonight, like Todd said.
I don't know what that means. I mean, the thing is Todd knows how I drive. So, and I'll be honest, I've been roughed up by one guy already tonight, and he found out really quick I'm the last guy you want to do that to, because he found himself in the wall. Because I think it's the 51 car. I mean, he tried to go to my outside in the tri-oval when I was trying to run the outside lane. Found out real quick that you're not just going to move me. You're going to have to dump me to get by me. He found out that the wall tastes pretty good, actually.
Oh my goodness.
I think he found what I was talking about.
There you go. All right,
dude. That's always been there, but yeah, of course.
We're watching you, dude. Have fun.
Yep.
Okay. I love this onboard stuff that we got, man.
I do too.
With the capture and stuff, we really need to get more people to do this.
Yeah.
Derek said no, by the way. I seen him shake his head when I was going to look at his camera to make sure it's closed out. I seen him shake his head no. I got a feeling we would see some interesting stuff.
But yeah, I was unaware that this was a crown jewel. Well, had we known, I think what we were talking about would not have. Yeah, I kind of feel like.
You know what's
like
bad?
a big
it was probably
dummy
literally sent to me.
Probably.
I bet you it was, but I haven't checked my messenger. Like Derek even actually messaged me whenever I was talking about his phone. That's what he messaged me. Stage. That's all he put. So when I get ready to go back green, Todd, if you want to bring us to that, I'm going to check my messenger. I bet you it says this.
Bentley Glasser and Dwayne Hut will lead the field to the green as we see the pace truck come down pit road. And there you go. Green flag is out in the air here at Charlotte. Bentley Glasser with a huge jump, able to clear the field by at least a couple of cars for now. Dwayne Hunt stuck onto the outside. That's going to allow Johnny Avila to jump to second.
So here's the problem. Not the race is good right now. The stage break wasn't supposed to cut the lap on.
Okay.
So Jeffrey, you need to. Look, I know your car's crashed and your head's hit a little bit, but we are lap 81. Just letting you know. Jeff's fault.
And now we got a battle for the lead here. Johnny Avila bringing the whole field with him. Bentley Glasser going to try to hold these guys off.
By the way, battle for 6, Derek Pemberton and Todd Cray.
Yep. Derek Pemberton running the bottom.
Also Ron Holyfield there.
Ron Holyfield running the #1 Valvoline colors.
Todd, we are coming up on our halfway point. You know what that means?
It's time to turn it up.
It is time to turn it up. We'll see you guys around lap, I don't know, 90 or so.
Got a good battle for the lead here as we see the 82 now up to third. Was really making some good moves during that turn it up segment. Gonna look to the outside here, the 63 now.
He's figured something out, man. Like, when I'll be honest, I've known Derek for a long time. When he figures something out, he's good. Like, that's the thing. He's just got to keep using his head. He's getting a little help here from Todd Cray, which is a perfect person to get some help from. He's going to take second.
Right there, yep. He's going to clear the 63. Going to bring the 21 with him.
I'm very surprised. This is one of the best drives we've ever seen from Derek besides the All-Star race. He was good here in the All-Star race, though. Remember, he won a stage.
And I think that's what he's bringing to the table is that. What do you call it? That
venom mentality.
Yeah, that mentality. There you go.
He's bringing out the inner venom, Todd.
He's doing what he's supposed to be doing right now. So, well, that ain't gonna help him right there. The 63 and the 21.
And that's okay. Like, that's completely okay. I mean, he's still gonna get a big run here on the outside, but I mean, honestly, he's driving really smart. That's the thing. This is a great learning. He's learning from the best right now. I mean, multiple championships involved right here with these guys.
Yep, almost contact with the 7 of Hunter Waters, running some unfamiliar colors this week.
Yeah, he got the 5 pickles.
Yeah.
It's a J-Law, I believe is what it is.
I think so. So meanwhile, Derek Pemberton still continuing to drop back all the way down to 7th now.
We're looking at a live shot. And that's the thing. He's just got to stay patient. Trust me. With this draft package, Todd, you and I both know he can get back up there. It ain't no big deal.
For sure. I mean, if he can go back to what he was just doing, you know, it ain't going to be that hard, and he'll be back up there. But
I agree.
For right now, I think he's just going to try to ride right where he's at, maybe save a little bit of fuel.
Yeah, and tires. So,
for sure.
And tires are going to be big. Up front, we do got some pressure being put on for this race lead, though. It is Johnny Avila and Jesse. But Jesse's been on it, man. That's the thing. Jesse picked up that win a couple weeks ago when we had that doubleheader that we missed, unfortunately, because of my computer. But, we're seeing Jesse starting to come into his own here in this next gen.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just something about this car that fits his driving style or what, but I mean, he's definitely doing a really good job here this season.
Compared to the Xfinity and the truck drives very similar to this. You know, I mean, I know it's weird to say, but it does in certain ways. And Jesse was really good in that truck series. So it's good to see him back in here competing once again and doing well with it.
Side-by-side battle in here for 6th. You got I believe it's the 1 and the 16.
Yeah, Ron Holyfield and Doug Mullins.
Holyfield's going to try to clear the 16. Whoa. Almost contact between the 16 and the 1 there. But as you see, the 16 going to clear the 1, going to slide up behind him, or behind the 21. Got the black car, the 6, going to stay up high. But up front, it is still Bentley Glasser holding everybody off. Paul Crumride now jumps to 17th. Battling with David Kamara there.
Yeah, we are past that halfway point. We've been past it for a little while now, but so far, Todd, what's your thoughts on this?
Pack racing style of racing. That's all I'm seeing out of this race right now, and it's about making moves at the beginning of the runs, you know, and just kind of holding your own.
You like the style racing we're seeing?
I mean, yes.
I like it. Yeah, I like it.
At this track, yes. It suits it perfectly.
It's the best. Almost contact with the 16 and 21. It is the best package for a mile and a half. I will say that. Yeah, I do. I think that is a true statement. I don't know if this is how it's going to be in real life next year. I don't think anybody really knows.
I kind of hope not.
It'd be interesting, wouldn't it? You're going to see. That's the thing. You'll see a lot of different people win. You're not going to have this one dominant car over and over.
No, like we've seen earlier today with Kyle Larson winning his 7th race of the season.
Yeah.
And even last year we even seen, was it Kevin Harvick and Denny Hamlin have like what, almost 9 wins apiece or something like
also,
that.
With the real life side of things, to me, it's going to cause more accidents. This is how the package is going to be all year. It may change. Like, we don't really know. It may not be, but
right. And I think some of these guys in the real life that have tested this car with other cars at the same time on the racetrack have said that this car is more stable than what they have now.
Yeah,
so we're going to see some really slicing and dicing out there on the racetrack as we see the 63 putting some more pressure on the 24 here in 3 and 4.
Got a 96 right there, as well as the 7, the 21, and the 16. Looks like Doug Mullis and Todd Craig going to be side by side working for the tri-oval. And it looks like Doug Mullis is going to take over 5th place from Todd.
Doug Mullins really having a good run tonight.
A great race. Yeah, I'll be honest. One thing I like about this package, and no offense not taking a shot at anybody, but we're seeing names we're not used to seeing up front.
No, and that's great for us.
Yeah, it makes the broadcast way better. By the way, Patrick Estonia is 1 lap down. That's right, he got caught speeding, remember?
Yeah, from the...
Right.
Yeah,
so he is the first one a lap down. He needs a yellow.
Also want to mention Adam Matz now up to 11th. Check that now down to 12th, battling with Kyle Vermeer. Dwayne Hunt up to 8th.
Good little group here with Dwayne Hunt, Derek Henry, Carter Woods, Kyle Vermeer, and Adam Matz. All pretty familiar with each other. Derek Pemberton and Ron Holyfield's raced together for a long time now. I know a lot of people may not remember it, but even one of my first broadcasts with Derek was actually in, Ron Holyfield was in it.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, pretty neat. I've known Ron for a while now. Who is that? Is that the 19? No, who's doing the apron?
I'm not sure.
Oh, it's Jeff Unich.
Okay. He did say that he was going to try to make some laps, but he was going to be nowhere near as fast as what the field was.
Yeah, right now we got 6 cars actually out of the race. Jeff Unich and Blaine Adams, 25th, 26th. There were a lot of laps down too, so we'll see how that plays out.
This battle here for 10th. Kyle Vermeer going to run to the bottom of the 82 of Derek Pemberton.
Yeah, I mean, Derek really, right now, even if he gives these spots up, whatever. Like I said before, top 15 finish in this series.
Yeah, you're doing something right.
Yeah, that's the top half of the field. So I know Derek don't want to hear that because he was literally up to 2nd a few moments ago. But, I mean, you're racing around with a lot of good people right now, too. So good experience right now for Derek.
Back up front, Bentley Glasser now has a little bit of a buffer, about a car length and a half to the rest of the field with Johnny Avila and Jesse Bonnell. And I kind of feel like, maybe this is the 63 and the 96 working together to try and formulate some type of tandem pass on the 24.
Just want to mention right now, Todd, Buffalo is winning against Kansas City.
Yeah, please do not tell me, please don't tell me he's got a lot of points.
How many points do you don't want to have? How many points do you not need to have?
Well, coming into the night's broadcast, I was up 141 to 114, so...
Okay, let me just tell you this, okay? He's got 25 points right now, or 20 points. He's got 1 passing touchdown and 1 rush touchdown and 41 rush yards. And it's not even halftime. So remember how I told you earlier my chance to win was like 53%?
Let me guess, it's gone up to like 70-something.
84%?
Yeah. Some of you may not like me after I make this comment. Josh Allen needs to be knocked out of that game.
No, don't say that. I'm gonna go to. I'm going 3 in a row if I win this.
I'm sure somewhere Tim Giles is watching this broadcast.
He probably is watching it too.
He's probably thinking I'm like the devil or something.
Yeah, I got to listen here, boss man. That's what he's gonna say. Listen here, boss man. We need to get him off the broadcast. That's funny.
But up front, it's been the Bentley Glasser show as of lately.
Yeah, I don't know how many laps he's actually led. A lot.
Yeah, we'll just roll with that.
It's been a lot. I'm not sure exactly what it is.
Kyle Vermeer now up to 11th. Todd Cray now to 5th. Adam Matz up to 9th. Charlie Woods now up to 10th. Battling with Kyle Vermeer.
All in all, the race hasn't been bad, though.
No, it has not been that bad, as we see a battle here between the 21 and the 16 and the 1.
Yep. Yeah, they got a little bit of buffer between them and Hunter Waters. And we said Hunter Waters, one of the most consistent drivers in this series. And here he is right now up inside the top 5. So, once again, having another consistent knot. No, I picked Kyle Vermeer to win. He's actually not going bad. He's back in 90th. He's back in 10th in the 90th. He's not back in 90th. There's not that many cars. He's doing pretty good. Who did you pick?
I believe I picked the 9.
You did. He's up in 9th as well, so not bad.
No, he's not doing too terrible right now. No, I mean, I think he's just kind of waiting until the last part of this race to really push forward, and you know what I mean. We see him running behind the 02 and the 19.
Do want to mention something interesting, Paul.
Okay.
These guys are going to have to pit in about 15 laps.
Okay.
It's going to put us right on the edge of making it or not.
Well,
I would know
do we
more
have
once we see that, but
do we have another stage break?
not from what I've been told or seen.
Okay.
Probably.
Well, I'm just going to see what happens. I mean, you say we may have to pit here in the next 15 laps, but...
No, we 100% have to pit in the next 15 laps.
Oh, for sure, but I mean whether it'll be under yellow or green will be the
I'm probably
deciding
wrong,
factor,
like,
so...
I mean, it's probably a guarantee I'm wrong. But you know, who knows? A little bit further back in the field. Back in the scrum back here. A lot of cars coming. Oh, wreck!
Yep.
Derek
Pemberton.
involved.
Yep.
Now that damage, by the way, he did get damaged. I don't know how.
That's not gonna help him at all. I don't know what quite happened in that. All of a sudden, I looked back and I believe it was Dwayne Hunt that was also involved.
Watching Derek's onboard camera right now. He does not look too happy looking at him live. He just stared at the camera like you take. At least he's smiling a little bit. We'll see what damage he does. I don't know. Hopefully it's not too bad.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I don't know if the 19 is headhunting right now or not. But he's definitely got some right side damage. I know the 18 was involved as well.
Here comes Dwayne Hut. I think he might be just trying to catch up here. Tough break there for some of them.
But now, like we had just mentioned, this is going to open the floodgates for this, you know, these guys' strategy here in this one.
Oh, that's horrible.
And I mean, if I'm Bentley Glasser, that's not what I really wanted. As you see, the 24 winning the race off the pit road. I thought it was going to be the 63 at one point, but the 24 with that first pit stall able to get out there first.
Yep, there you go. Bentley Glasser off of pit road. And all right. So we are, Todd, looking at field mileage. You better start saving if you're some of these guys.
Yeah, especially if you're Bentley Glasser. I mean, we normally don't talk about these, these fuel mileage races at this racetrack with this type of package. But I mean, if you're leading the pack, you're going to burn more fuel, kind of like at Daytona and Talladega.
Yeah, I mean, with this type of package, you're 100% correct. I mean, that's, being honest, that is a true thing. We'll have to wait and see.
My focus is going to be the 7, the 16, and the 21, and the 1. With them being all, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, them guys are going to be able to save more fuel than the rest of these guys ahead of them, for sure.
So we're going to sit here and wait and watch just to see what happens here as we get set to go back green here in just a couple moments.
Sitting here looking at the 82. He's got no front bumper clip. He's got damage pretty much on all the corners of this car.
Yeah, you just made his day so much better by saying that.
Well, that is my job, I guess you could say.
I guess you could say that too, yeah. Guess you gotta say that. Derek's like, no. Derek's over saying no, you actually don't. Do not actually have to say that.
I mean, I wonder what will make his day. I mean, if I reach over, wiggle his power cord for him, that may help.
Yeah, you can do that.
But
oh man.
So we're waiting for. Go ahead.
What can you do?
There's nothing really you can do.
Yeah, there's not much you can do.
So we're still waiting for some of these cars ahead of Bentley Glasser here to get the wave around. They should be going by now. As we see the field starting to double file up as the lights are off the pace truck. It will be Bentley Glasser and Johnny Avila leading the field of the green. Hunter Waters and Jesse Bennell are going to be starting 3rd and 4th. Todd Cray will be restarting 5th. Doug Mullins will restart 6th. Adam Matz 7th. Ron Holyfield will restart 8th. Blair Patterson going to restart 9th. And Kyle Vermeer going to restart 10th.
So we're going to get ready to go back green. It is basically going to be a shootout from here to the finish. Woo! Here we go.
This is going to get good.
It is. By the way, 15 cars right now to lead lap.
Yeah, and how many do we have out currently?
I think officially out. Yeah, probably more than that. Some of them haven't left, so.
So here we go. See the pace truck duck down pit road right there. And we are green flag racing again here at Charlotte. Bentley Glasser with a huge launch. This is going to help him as they come out of turn 2. These guys will definitely pick up the pace and catch him. As you see, Johnny Avila now going to go to the inside.
Yeah, if he gets a little sniff of that draft, which he should have it. I was going to have it there, but yeah, he's going to close in pretty quick here. Watch for a big move from the 63 here in turn 3. He's going to go to the high line.
Yep,
higher.
He's going to take the higher lane, kind of like the middle. You see the 24 going to go up there and block at the moment.
Yeah, he's going to put some dirty air on the nose of the 63, and that's exactly what stalled that drive out. Well, maybe.
Yeah, but for right now, looks like the 63 is going to have a decent run. He may try to capitalize down here in 3 and 4. As you see, Hunter Waters now going to help. I believe it's the 96 of Jesse Bennell. The 24 still kind of snaking that draft down the backstretch, and it's actually helping him as he's getting a small buffer ever so slightly on the 63 car.
Yeah, so we're sitting here watching that right now as you look live down at the lead. Bentley Glasser trying to hold. Bentley's been out for quite a few laps here tonight, Todd.
Yeah.
Oh, contact between the
21
and
yep,
16.
the 6 able to keep it straight as now the 63 still trying to look for a way around the 24. See him now going to have a run.
Yeah,
he's just going to push.
This race might not be over, Todd. They are leaning on each other right now.
Oh, for sure. I mean, at this stage of the race, you definitely have to.
Yeah, kind of have to. Part of it.
Right on board with the 9 of Adam Matz. Currently stuck on the outside, trying to help the 21. But he's got the 1 and the 90 on the inside of him, and this is not going to help him at all. See the 1 battling with the 21. Down her turn 3.
Ron Holyfield looking to have a really good run here tonight.
Oh, Holyfield was kind of creeping up on the 21 there. Able to keep it off of him at the moment.
Don't you worry. By the way, up front, we haven't called this. They are side by side for this race lead. Never mind, Johnny Avila to the race lead, Todd.
Yeah, and we didn't think it was going to take that long as we see the 16 make a huge left turn.
Erratic. But
and now
the 5th place actually by doing that.
Yeah, and if I'm Johnny, I believe you're going to be able to hold the rest of these guys off now. If it does decide to stay green the rest of the way, because if you're going to run behind Johnny, there's really no way you can get around him unless Johnny's caught on old tires or something like that.
Back or something, yeah. Especially with clean air here. Clean air is so important here. I'm watching this 1 and 21. They've come close a couple times off these corners to making contact. I mean,
yeah, I'm riding on board with the 90 of Kyle Vermeer. And I mean, he really has nowhere to go right now as it's 2x2 in front of him.
We can hop on board ourselves here and ride with Kyle. Got to see that 1 and the 21 right there in front. I mean, pretty much, Todd's like Daytona and Talladega. Not much you can do at the moment.
Right, and I mean, we see the 3 now behind the 90. Haven't talked much about him as well tonight.
Yeah, the 3 car, by the way, Paul Crummer, I think he's multiple laps down. I think he's 2 laps down. Hunter Waters taking over 3rd place, and here comes the 16 trying to take 4th. That outside lane not really moving real great right now.
No, and I think it was a great move to be running up there at the beginning to the middle, but now you're definitely going to want to be on the bottom for sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like what we seen with Derek earlier. He was able to run up top early, and that kind of go race really quick, but if you can do it early, it works out.
I do want to mention the track temp has gone down 1 degree, so I mean it's not really different at the moment as we see the 1 push the 21 up, and we got a yellow.
Yellow flag is out. Not sure where on the track. It looks like it's Tyler Saville. Oh, there's more. Blair Patterson and maybe Tyler Saville as well. The 51 actually goes up and over. We're going to get a look here at the replay of this with the 51. Now, did Tyler Saville have help from the 3? He did. So the 3 of Paul Crumar gets into the 18. And more chaos after that, considering the 51 Blair Patterson up and over. His live stream got a good picture of that one. And flips, and unfortunately, probably going into his night. He is still running at the moment, but his power, you know, man, Tyler Saville's power both probably way down. Lucky dog, by the way, going to go to Charlie Woods in the 40.
Yeah, that's going to help him. Also, before that yellow came out, I seen Patrick Desaunier decided to call it a night.
Yeah, he was probably looking forward to this race, I'm guessing, since he did so well here in the All-Star race we did last season for these guys in the same car. So, tough break there.
But now we got the field coming down pit road.
Yeah, you see
Now
Johnny?
it'll be interesting to see if Johnny can win the race off pit road, and he definitely will. I don't think he took tires.
I don't think he took tires either. Does he
So
not
it's
have
gonna
tires
be-
left?
He may not.
Does anybody have tires left? There's a lot of people that did not take tires, or only 2.
Well, this just got a lot interesting.
So I can tell you right now, the top 5 only took gas only. Hunter Waters has 4. Yeah, I mean, if you could take 4 tires, 100% take them.
Yeah, so now my focus on this restart is definitely going to be on the 7 with them 4 fresh Goodyear tires.
Yeah, 100%. Like,
And I mean,
that's
we haven't
big.
talked much about this on the restarts here tonight, but the top 5 staying out or not getting fresh tires, wheel spin could be a factor in this restart.
Yeah, and that's something you see a lot of that here, especially like the IndyCar stuff. That's pretty big. By the way, Todd, just to let you know,
What did I do wrong
Josh
now?
Allen now has another touchdown.
Yeah,
I have now a
Somebody need-
92% chance to win.
somebody needs to come in at the head and the ankles.
You know the guy I'm beating, by the way, is the league leader. He's 3-1.
Well,
Not
coincidentally,
anymore.
that's my record as well. So, yeah, I should not have started Kirk Cousins today.
It would appear. It would appear.
Yeah, I should have started your guy.
Hey.
Them Dirty Birds, they came back. I don't know how, but they came back.
It's good to be the king sometimes, I guess. Anywho.
So when we go back to double and up, it will be Johnny Avila and Jesse Bunnell going to be your first row. Doug Mullins having a solid run tonight will restart 3rd. Adam Matz will restart 4th. Kyle Vermeer going to start 5th. Hunter Waters 6th with fresh tires. Bentley
Yeah.
Glasser going to be 7th. Timothy Bates 8th. Ron Holyfield 9th. And Todd Cray going to restart 10th.
I don't think that these guys had tires. I'm going to be honest. I don't know why they would only take gas only.
Yeah.
I mean, 10
I
laps.
don't
We've seen
know.
even 10 laps is a big difference on these things.
Right, and I mean, we're 130 in right now of
We got 37
167.
laps left.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's 37 laps left.
Yeah, I kind of like this call that the 7 made.
Yeah, I mean, you got to the 7 to 24. Both took 4. Ron Holyfield took 4. Todd Cray took 4. Everybody after that pretty much took 4, with the exception of Charlie Woods. He took fuel only as well. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of not taking tires on that. Bentley Glasser and Ron Holyfield and Hunter Waters like, yeah, I don't mind. Go ahead and take it.
Well, do want to mention the 82 now has a front clip on his car.
Oh, they put one on?
Yep. So they must have went to the crash cart and got their spare and
I paid
slapped
for
her
that,
on
by the
there.
way.
I know you did.
Oh, gosh. Kind of feel like
So
Danny
what-
Hamlin, to be honest. You know how many cars Bubba Wallace wrecks? Kind of feel that
I
way.
know, right? I mean, this guy here.
That's so mean. Oh, God. Oh, man.
So here we go.
Or Haley Deegan's car owner, David Gilliland.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad for her.
Yeah, half of it ain't her fault. Anyway, green flag set to
Hey.
leave.
Yep, pace truck comes down pit road. Johnny is going to say, see you later, nerds.
Really? Really? Oh, gosh.
as he gets a good shot down into turn 1. Oh,
See
boy.
you later, nerds. You gonna be saying that once that 7 car gets up there.
I know, right?
He's pushing the heck out of this 16.
Yeah, the 16's not going to know what to do with this huge run from the 7 and the 96.
I mean, contact between 96 and 16.
The 96 still going to run behind Johnny.
By the way,
right now, but go ahead.
Hunter has fresh tires. There's just nowhere he can go at.
No, there's nothing he can do right now. As you see, a big block from the 16, going to block the 9 and then come back down and block the 7.
The 24 also has fresh tires. I want to mention that too.
Yeah, and we can see that right there. He's going to help the 9 through the quad oval going into turn 1.
Here comes that 24. He's going to have a big run here on the outside. Watch for the 9 to block him. Yeah, he pulls up in front of him pretty quick.
Starting to see a lot of snake drafting going on down the backstretch. Something we didn't see early in this race, but as it's coming down to the wire here, it's actually starting to happen more. And that's what you got to do in order to break the draft to try and pick up the win here.
By the way, Timothy Bates is up 21 spots. He's up to 11th right now, right in front of Derek Pemberton. So good run for him right now.
Meanwhile, Adam Matz now jumps to 3rd. He's got the
contact wreck.
behind him.
16-1-7.
Yep. Oh man,
cars.
this is
21.
This is not going to help the 7 at all.
Yeah.
I believe the 82 was able to get through it.
Yeah, this one was kind of a wreck waiting to happen. It was the 1 and the 16 came together. 21 really nowhere to go. We're going to ride on board here with Derek Pemberton. And he had a really good look from this. Happened right in front of him, so here's what it looks like on board in gate 2.
Yeah, he did a heck of a job to get through that. And now this is going to set everything up for another crazy restart between these guys up front.
Paul Crumrod, by the way, will be the lucky dog, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, but I believe it will be PK. The lucky dog in the 3. He is 15th at the moment, so he will be the first one lap down. And should be able to go back. You know, it's kind of funny. We were talking about Derek earlier. Once again, we'll kind of go back on board with him or his live camera that he's got set up tonight for us. We appreciate Derek going out. But you guys see him. When he got involved in that wreck, he was all shaking his head. He was mad. And here he is now up inside the top 10. Look at him chuckling about it. I see him laughing. He's just like, yep, I don't know. He's taking a bow. He don't even know what to say right now. He's just so happy to be alive and so happy to be here. He's just here so he don't get fined, you know.
Yep, that's just kind of what we see out of him from time to time, I guess. But now, like I mentioned before, I want to see what this 82 can do. I know he's got damage, but, you know, me talking about his inner venom coming out, you know, I want to see full-on venom. And what I mean by that is
he's going to eat people's heads.
Yes, that's what I want to see. I want to see him not necessarily headhunting by like wrecking them, but
weird direction.
This is not going in a weird direction.
It very well could be.
It's at the end of my rant here, or whatever you want to call it. But no, I'm just looking for the 82 to see what he can do here.
He's literally driving and texting right now. He's got his forearm up on the wheel, and I got a feeling he's texting me.
Yeah, he's getting ready to yell at me as I was going into the story.
He said, "Do we need a Derek's dilemma?" Don't think so. We don't want to make people scream and cut the broadcast off and throw stuff at their TV. He's literally just over here laughing.
Yeah, what is Derek's dilemma? I could never understand what
it's where he finds. Oh gosh, here we go. He wants to do it. Sorry for
do
what's
we
about
bring
to
him in?
happen. Yeah, I got him.
All right, here we go.
Go ahead.
Derek's norm is where I find something that iRacing is absolutely screwed up and blast him about it and give him no credit whatsoever because it's a trash sim.
Whatever. This is why we're not on iRacing Live. Because of you.
This is exactly why we're not on iRacing Live.
You're the worst person ever.
By the way, my jaw is still on the ground somewhere over on the backstretch somewhere getting through that.
Yeah,
I don't. Oh my god.
Even the pace cars got damaged tonight.
Yeah, I see that.
This is going to be crazy. What, 20? I mean, go ahead and put it at about 27 laps to go. Some guys on old tires, some guys on fresh tires. They didn't get near as much wheel spin on that restart. I think we may see it here. Some guys on the outside.
Are you on fresh
Probably,
right now?
Yeah, I'm on fresh tires. That was my last set. So, and I actually only took an extra set at some point, I think. I can't remember. But yeah, so everyone's out.
I do have a question for you, and I wanted to ask you this earlier.
Okay.
Talk to us about the racetrack with the heat and the racetrack. Is there a difference between fresh tires and old tires?
Absolutely. Pretty much, got off from here, Jesse. I did some Jedi Force powers to get through that. No, pretty much once you feel the tires kind of go away, you kind of seen what I did through the running the outside lane. Just you just feel like the car just don't turn. Like you were talking about it bogging down as I'm trying to figure out what the L6 here is doing. Yeah, it was just like the car just kind of like bogs down and just, you know. Let me see. Let's go up there. There we go. Yeah, that's not. If you got popcorn, now's the time to probably have it because it's about to get wild.
Hey, good job so far, man. I know the car's beat up, but you're doing good.
I'm trying.
Thanks, buddy. All right.
So yeah, when we go back green, it will be Johnny Avila leading the field. He'll have Jesse Bonello is outside. Adam Matz will restart third. Bentley Glasser will restart fourth.
I like Glasser's
yes.
position.
Yes, I mean, with him having some fresher tires, with Derek saying that he's got some fresh tires, you know, these guys are going to... I mean, we could see a lot more wrecking going on, you know, fresher tires compared to older tires as well. So,
yeah, I mean, now's the time to... If you've got anything left, now's the time to try stuff. Especially if you're looking... Because we're looking at a lot of career best finishes for drivers in here. Like, that is not a lie. That is 100% accurate. As pace truck drops in, green flag set to come out, and we are waiting. We are green flag here at Charlotte Motor Speedway once again.
Yep, and you see the 63 not having a good jump like he did the lap or the restart before. The 96 was able to stay with him, and he's going to go to the inside with the 63 and block the 9 here in 1 and 2. The 24 looking to the outside, not going to have enough as he's got the 19 behind him. Basically a 5-car breakaway right now.
Do want to mention, I'm looking at Derek right now. I think that car may be a little under power. I'm not sure if something may just to happen there. But, by the way, right now we only got 12 cars on the lead lap time.
Yeah, and that
could even go lower, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, is it bad to say that I'm not surprised, but yet then again I am surprised because we don't normally see this many DNFs.
Yeah.
You know, here at Charlotte, especially the Oval. But I mean, riding on board with the 82 still, you see, you know, you got the 7 behind him with damage, the 02 with damage, even though he's laps down. He's got the 40 ahead of him with damage. You know, these guys are definitely not out of the woods yet, but I mean, the longer they continue to battle for position, you know, side by side, it's allowing that basically the front 6 to pull away further, and it's going to be harder for them to catch back up.
You see Derek passing Charlie Woods right there, trying to. He's got a lot of help on the bottom compared to that outside line. The 7 going to put the bumper to the 82, try to push him by, and it looks like he's going to be able to. So Derek moves up to P7 for now. Back up towards the front Todd Chase. It is things getting a little crazy up here too.
Yeah, we got a battle between the 19 and the 24 here for 4th.
I thought these tires would be more effective than what we're seeing.
Yeah, we thought they were going to be able to be
just drive
a lot
by
faster, but yeah, like we've seen after pit stops. But now they're kind of like falling off.
Yeah. First one, fresh tires at 24. He's just kind of riding here.
Yeah,
here he goes.
Yeah, he's going to look to the inside. Not going to have any help. The 19 decides to go with the 9. But look at this. The 96 going to pull in front of the 24, and that's going to pull the 24 with him. As he's going to look further to the inside, not going to have enough on the 96, as now he will drop back.
You also see the 19, Dwayne Hut, looking old.
Dwayne having a decent run here. Going to bring the 06 with him.
This second group that's behind these guys, I believe a lot of that is damaged cars, but who knows what could happen with that.
Adam Matz running the outside next to the 24. Got
Bentley
the help from Dwayne Hunt.
Bentley should be able to take this spot. I mean, honestly, he should with them fresh tires, but he's not really going.
It's almost like the racetrack is changing again to where you can run that outside lane and defend your spot like we seen earlier in the race.
And now here he goes. Going to get past the 9, looking underneath the 96. Oh, really tight race in there.
Look at this.
That was a good drive. See, that's fresh tires right there. That makes it stick that good.
It does look like he can stick it, but then he has no help behind him.
Yep, just loses it. Looks like 96 getting a big run here through 1 and 2. Not going to be able to do anything with that, though.
No, I thought there was going to be some contact there between the 24 and the 9.
Here comes the 24 to the outside. Look at this run he got.
Yeah, and this is going to help, and this is where the fresh tires are going to come in.
Yeah, he just found it, too.
Because we got a yellow flag out on our racetrack.
Yellow flag is out. Derek Pemberton involved as he slams the inside wall. See what happened here, as there was heavy contact with the outside to the inside. It looks like Charlie Woods and Pemberton. Charlie Woods came up and tagged him just a little bit, and that's what it was. And then it looks like also the 23 may have gotten involved. Derek's going to probably try to keep running here because right now he's still on par for a pretty solid finish. Definitely wasn't intentional by Charlie Woods by any means, but definitely nothing not. Derek just wanted to have go completely sideways.
Right, and I mean, I'm sitting here looking at the 82. It doesn't look like he's got a spoiler anymore. You know, so that card's anything that they put on from the crash cart is literally gone again. So that car's not going to handle the way it did earlier. So, and he's going to bring it down pit road. He may call this a night.
Hopefully he does not, because he's still looking at one of his best finishes.
So we'll see what he does here on pit road.
It looks like he's just going to get some damage repaired. Smart move. Because, I mean, you never know. If somebody, I mean, the race may not be over.
Yeah, and I mean, we were talking while that happened. Guess who our leader is now? The 24, Bentley Glasser.
Yeah, now it's going to be tough for these guys to catch him with being the first tires now.
And look at this. The 63 is now down to 6.
What happened to him?
I think he was just... Oh, he came down pit road.
Did he take... He took 4 tires.
Well...
He had an extra set, I think. Actually, I can tell you this. Jesse also took an extra set. Timothy Bates had a set. Charlie Woods had a set. Ray Polkey had a set.
Well, this just got really good. Because now we're going to see...
I'm seeing a final lap, by the way.
You're seeing what?
It's showing me that we're on the final lap. Is this race coming to an end because time?
It may.
Let's make sure, but we may be looking at Bentley Glasser with the win. Just let's confirm this.
Yeah, I don't know. My ATVO is stuck on 9 minutes and 30.
Mine is too. We're waiting to confirm. Let's see if he's got to speed up and go run his pace truck or not. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, I'm showing 150 laps in. with 8 minutes and 43 seconds left in the session.
Yeah, I'm still seeing final lap, and I don't know why. We should not be on the final lap. We should be on 150 or 167. Derek, if you're still listening, can you confirm this?
Well, at the moment, while we're waiting on confirmation, I do want to give a shout out to the 02 of David Kamara running 5th.
And Paul Crummer is running up to 4th now.
So shout out to them guys after battling, you know, throughout this race after that first yellow or second yellow of the night.
Yeah, I'm seeing one. Derek says one to go. I wonder if it's one to go for the race or one to go to a double up. I don't. Like, I'm literally on my overlay. It says final lap. That's very strange. Now it says finishing. Now.
Wow.
Checker flag is waving, Todd.
Wow.
Bentley Glasser is going to win here at Charlotte with Adam Matz finishing 2nd.
This is not the way these guys wanted to finish this one out. But, I mean, if you're going to win, this is the way to do it.
But we're still doubling up here.
Yeah, I do not know what's going on.
David Kamara pulling off the track. I guess that is it.
I mean, my remaining time here on the session says
4
minutes and
left.
Well,
so it's going to be Bentley Glasser, Adam Matz, Dwayne Hut, Paul Crummer, David Kamara, Johnny Avila, Jesse Vanell, Timothy Bates, Charlie Woods, Ray Polking, Hunter Waters, Derek Pemberton, and Ron Hollyfield. So I'm guessing, Todd, that due to time constraints.
Yeah, and we've seen that for the Xfinity Series in the real life of things.
We just had this happen not too long ago.
Yeah, I believe it was Unchained Racing League at Martinsville.
Yeah, it wasn't even that long. I remember that.
And you know who picked up that win?
Who was it?
Believe it was the 24.
It may have been. Anyway, we're going to pull him in and talk to him. He wins here at Charlotte in a weird and wild way. Welcome to pretty much a rain delay because it's pretty much what just happened. The rain finally opened up. So we're going to talk to Bentley Glasser here. As I'm looking at Derek's live camera, I just happened to glance over his job with his chin. He is so disappointed right now. Oh gosh, that's funny.
Yeah, I do not know what's going on here with this. I mean, I just got the green, but
yeah, that is it. Wow. All right. Whatever. We're gonna talk to Bentley here in just a moment. We'll wait for him to come in. Adam Matz going to finish 2nd. Todd Dwayne Hunt going to finish 3rd. So that team of MPH going to finish 2nd and 3rd. So good run for them.
For sure. And this will help them in the points as well.
So we're going to wait here for just a moment and see who we can talk to. Let's go and pull in Dwayne Hunt first, I guess. Dwayne Hut, it's Adam and Todd up here in the booth. You got a coffee?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, a weird finish to this one under time constraints, I'm guessing. But a 3rd place finish, a big nut. Overall, not too bad.
Yeah, it was. We were debating on coming down pit road there. Adam and I, we were talking about it. And he's like, what do? I was like, stay out. And then all of a sudden we get the white flag. We're like, oh, time ran out. So it worked out. We got 2nd, 3rd.
That's what I was going to say. Johnny gives up a couple spots, and you was able to gain a couple spots and all that stuff, man. So talk about this race tonight. It was wild and crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty wild. We were doing pretty good there. I was hooked up there with Adam there in the middle part of the race, and then my VR headset went black. So I had to stop down the backstretch. I think I ended up taking Pat out on accident, so I apologize to everybody that happened. We should never even had that caution. But it ended up starting to work out, and then it actually went black again down the backstretch right after we got the white or the checkered flag there.
For sure on that, man. Well, good run putting you in P3. Any shout-outs you want to give out?
Yeah, Adam and Ray, my teammates, helping out, practicing every week. My dad for spotting for me, Arizona Laminate. It's pretty good. So we'll see how I'll be out next week because I'll be at a concert, but I'll be back for the race after it's over.
Awesome, man. Hey, good job tonight. Big finish.
Yep, thank you.
I always cut people off when they say thank you. Next up, we got Dwayne Hunt, or Adam Matz, I'm sorry. bringing him in here in the number 9 car. We talked to him pre-race or during the first caution. Adam, it's Adam and Todd once again. You got a copy?
Yep, I got it.
Well, it looks like time constraints kind of ended this one, but overall a second place finish. I don't think you could be too disappointed, I'm guessing.
No, I can't complain, I guess. Started second, finished second. It's kind of, I don't know, second's weird, but I'm not going to complain about it, so that's great.
Oh, you got me?
Yeah,
Okay,
something's skipping.
Oh, hopefully it kind of balances out. Anyway, talk about this race, man.
Yeah, so, yeah, really up and down, so I got to lead a little bit early, which was great, but then I fell back. I did finish, fourth at the stage, so that was not bad. I actually was really surprised we pitted there, and I thought some of the guys that pitted under the caution early in the race, that would have, changed things, but it really didn't, so still ended up back at the front, and then, yeah, I was just trying to fight on the high side. Every once in a while I could get a pretty awesome run off of turn 4 and make up ground. That's where I was kind of doing pretty well. But then Bentley, I think he took tires on the last pit stop, so I think he had just a little bit more to work with than what I did. I took fuel only. So, yeah, not bad, but totally wacky. And, yeah, we were kind of joking it was like a rain delay or something, like
Pretty
rain
much.
out. So, yeah.
Talk about Dover, man, heading there, especially in these cars.
Yeah, Dover's always fun. But the hard part there is if there's a wreck, it's kind of hard to dodge it because it just, everything kind of closes up on you. So, yeah, I enjoy Dover. It's a lot of fun. Hopefully you can do kind of a, outside line and an inside line. So that would be fun.
Hey, man, shout out to all that you want to give out?
Just shout out to, ASL, Jeff and Pat for all the work they do. And to you guys also, TRN, for doing the awesome broadcast. And then my teammates with the MPH as well. So Dwayne and Ray, give a shout out to those guys. So.
Hey, good job on that, man.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, buddy. Look, I didn't cut him off this time. Next up, we got our race winner, Bentley Glasser. This has been a guy, Todd, that we have talked about even right before this race. We said he's been on a tear lately. A lot of momentum for Bentley. Bentley, it's Adam and Todd, man. You got a copy?
Yep, I got it.
Big win, man. Talk us through that pit stop because ultimately it looked like the tires paid off, and then due to whatever reason, time, I guess, you was able to hold on to win this one. A big win here tonight at, one of the Crown Jewels.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. No one was really paying attention at the time. I was shocked when I saw the white flag, and I know everybody else was. Sucks for Johnny. It would have been, I would have done everything I could to keep the lead, but it would have been real tough with his fresh tires. So.
Talk about this race. And we see 3 wide. We seen cars bunched up. I mean, it was a mile and a half Daytona, pretty much.
Yeah, this new car is like that, and I don't know. I'm not a huge fan yet. Hopefully, the cars will be adjusted once they start racing for reals. I don't know. A lot of NASCAR guys are going to be mad if it's like this, I think.
I agree. Talk about heading to Dover. What do you think his car is going to be like there?
I raced there. It pretty much feels good the whole time. Tires don't really fall off that much there.
Right. Well, win tonight, man. Win number 2 this season. Shout out and all that you want to give out?
Shout out to my team, OGR. Shout out to you guys broadcasting, and shout out to American Sim Racing League.
Hey, good job tonight, buddy.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. Todd, that's it, man. Thoughts on the race?
Yeah, and it was a crazy one for sure. I mean, we all, including them guys out there on the racetrack, didn't even think that we would run out of time here. But overall, I mean, this race was crazy at one point. But overall, it was a pretty solid one for sure.
It was a different one. Personally, I thought the Packers was pretty cool to watch. I mean, I'm not sold on it either, kind of like how Bentley said.
Right.
I still like the older ones, I think, more. The cars that they run now in real life. But all in all, it wasn't a bad race by any means. So, move on from here, go to Dover. Our next broadcast time is Wednesday, correct?
Yes, it will be at Talladega. So, we will be live at what? Oh, about 8:50 or so.
8:50, yeah. So, and we will not have. We only got really, I think, two or three broadcasts this week because we're taking, I think, Thursday off. So, I'm not going to be around, unfortunately. But that'll do it. Todd, anything else you want to say?
No, I should be all set.
Y'all have a great night. Take care as always. For Adam and Todd, God bless.